right now. That's what happened since Reagan. It's all just like, where are we going to hide the poison? Well, we're going to hide it where the poor people are. And then, they'll all get cancer like the poor people have cancer in Louisiana. And we'll make money off that. We'll make money treating them. We'll make money off the pills. And we'll make money off their death, too, with peasant insurance. These are the leaders we have in this country. These are the leaders that we elected. Well, I don't know if we elected them, but they got where they are due to who knows how many kinds of nefarious twists and turns of logic and filth and lies. But that is the absolute fact that, they're putting that nuclear poison and all the other kind of poison where the poor people are because they can't fight back. And that's just in America. We talk about Haiti where they, the poorest place on earth where they dumped the majority of it. And a lot of the wars we go and start are just a dump, too. They're just dump sites. It's just so sick. It's beyond sick. And I don't think there's any way back. I mean, honestly, there's no way back except for us to, get up off our knees and stand on our feet and just be aware of what's passing by.
Yeah, I like alternative energy, such as, like you said, solar, wind. I'm not sure if you heard of HHO conversions for vehicles, a new form of energy. I mean, there's all kinds of ideas out there that no one's investing in, especially batteries. I mean, you could power your TV with a marine battery for about 4 hours. You could have, a battery farm charged with solar panels, which you get at any store for around $200.
We have any number of simple solutions to problems, but, of course, we don't want any part of any solution because, people have allowed the entire systems of government to just go into, enriching the few at the expense of the many, and that is how it's all set up, and it continues. And their worst nightmare is that somebody would come up with a workable solution. That's their worst nightmare. That's the planet we're living on. Seriously, that's not a joke.
I think the way people need to go is DIY, do it yourself. Like open source technology, like Linux software, Adreno hardware you can make yourself. Just do it all yourself. You can even patch together your own solar panels. And,
you're so right. You're so right. Do it yourself is definitely the way to go from top to bottom. Take a step back from supporting this system and organize your neighbors, your family, and do it yourself. It's way easier and cheaper. It works better. Nobody has to die, and it's a fantastic practical solution to problems that we did not cause and that we want to be, out of. I like what you're saying.
One thing we have here in America, in my opinion, is creativity. That's one thing we still have here in America is creativity. They still haven't taken it away from us. We have it, and you see it every day on the internet. All these internet businesses, the development of open source software and hardware now, and new ideas coming about. Just all kinds of ideas out there. That's why they want to shut down the internet, because they want to stop us from communicating and sharing our ideas with each other. And we can't.
I totally agree. You're totally right on there. But you know what? The bottom line, Frank, they can't.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. They can. They cannot do it. We'll find another way to communicate. I mean, if they do it, if they do shut down the internet, let's say they find a way, I know we'll find the people here in America and across the world will find a way to communicate with each other.
We sure will. They cannot, they can't kill everybody. I mean, they're sure as hell trying. But and one thing that I made my website, RoseanneWorld.com, I made it 15 years ago, and it's self-sustaining. It's not hooked up to any of that other stuff like everybody else's website is. And I built it so that it can remain, so that people, when they lock down, when and if they try to lock us down, that will be a free source of information and communication for the citizens of not only this country but the entire world. So everybody keep that in mind. Hopefully it won't come to that because, I mean, what are they going to do? Kill everybody?
Yeah, they can't kill everybody. That's for sure. There's 6.5 billion of us in this world, and there's more of us than there is them. So we outnumber them vastly, and I would recommend just keep talking, Roseanne. Just keep getting it out there.
That's what I recommend too, and keep educating yourself and and talking about it. Don't sink into despair where you start talking about Kim Kardashian's big fat butt and any of that crap they want you to talk about. Keep talking about this stuff. Keep educating yourselves. Keep talking to each other. And you know what? Keep listening. Keep listening. Anybody who's got any kind of solution, listen to them.
Yeah, I actually had a show there on KCAA. Is it all right if I plug my
Sure.
I'm actually on the website now. Okay. It's a Divided Front Entertainment. We're launching our website tomorrow, actually. It's www.dfe.com.
DFE?
DFE.com.
What does that stand for?
Divided Front Entertainment.
Okay.
All right.
And you're on KCAA. You have a radio show on this broadcast?
Yeah, I used to have one about a year ago. I used to be on KCAA. I was there for about 2 months. I had a little radio show there. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I appreciate your call, and you know what else, it'd be cool. Let's start talking about desalinization of water, because that's where we're going to have to go to get clean drinking water. Is going to start becoming more and more of a problem here in the United States of America, and I really think anybody who can jump on that kind of a solution, that's really going to be profitable and good. So do you know anything about that? And if you don't, could you look into it and call back and we'll talk about it?
Sure, yeah. I haven't really looked into it too much. I'll take a look at it. What is it called again? What?
To be able to take the salt out of water and create drinking, pure, clean drinking water. Because of that, after the United States goes to other countries and, like, we have wars there and everything, the disappearance of clean drinking water is always the byproduct. And, everything that we've done in the world now is going to happen here. So let's start thinking about how we're going to attain and maintain clean drinking water for the people of the United States.
Yeah,
in addition to all these other things.
Yeah, I took a look at that. I glanced at it. According to what I've read, there's a way to convert seawater to fresh drinking water, but I mean, after the Fukushima, reactor went out, I'm worried about the Pacific Ocean water where I live. I'm in California. I mean, I don't go near the beach. I'm not trying to scare everybody, but I don't go in the beaches at all because I'm scared to go to the ocean because of all the pollution that they put in the Pacific Ocean.
Well, I've got to let you go now, but thanks for all the information you shared here. Call again and share some more. Thanks.